Hey y'all, we're here and we're going to show y'all how to make one of Trisha Yearwood's cookies, and they're called, what are they called, Nate?
Cinnamon cookies.
Cinnamon cookies, but they don't taste, they don't taste like cinnamon cookies to me. They taste like what, Nate? Ginger snaps. And they're soft and they are so scrumptious, aren't they, Nathan?
Mm-hmm. They're soft, and I like that.
And Nathan's going to be putting all the ingredients in and mixing it up with my KitchenAid mixer, and I'm letting him do it. Okay, Nate, what do we got to have?
2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and...
Okay, but if you have self-rising flour, you don't have to have the baking soda.
No.
And we're using self-rising flour.
And it does call for salt too, but you don't have to.
Because we're using... Hey, Nate, what do we start with?
Cup of sugar.
Okay, you put it in? You pretty much know what to do, don't you?
In here?
We're pouring a cup of sugar, white granulated sugar. And then with that, what are you going to cream, Nathan?
The Crisco butter.
That's right.
Put it all in there.
See? Put it all in there.
And
Now you've got the cup of sugar in here and you got the shortening. You're going to cream it together.
okay, cream it together. Then
Okay, well let's just do that first.
And then a cup of sugar. Alright.
Lock it. Now we're just going to cream it. Y'all, I'm telling you, I have never regretted buying this KitchenAid mixer.
It helps her. It used to me when I was little, when you would make cookies, we had to use that thing.
Just regular, yeah, and that was...
How long do I do this for?
Just 3 minutes. Okay, stop it for a second. Okay. Okay, and now we stopped it, and Nathan is getting some of this off of the beater, and then he's going to scrape the sides of the mixing bowl down. Scrape the sides of this bow down.
Okay.
So we just do it like this way. Just get your thing and then just push it down like that all the way around, so we can all have it in the middle. Good job, Nate. Okay, now do that. There you go. Okay, now just kind of dab it off. Like, yeah, there you go. All right, now put your little mixer down again. Okay, now what are we supposed to do, Nate? I think we add the flour.
Then add a cup of sugar, add the flour mixture to the sugar mixture, and combine. Mix in the molasses and the egg.
Okay, but I think, aren't we supposed to be putting the flour in there first?
It says after creaming the shortening and the flour together, the sugar together, add the flour mixture.
Okay, so, and here is your flour mixture. Now, first of all, Nathan, tell them what you put in this flour mixture. This right here, how many cups is this, Nathan? How many cups of self-rising flour did you put in here?
2 cups.
Right, 2 cups. And what else did we put in there? Because we put some spices, remember?
It's a ground ginger.
And how much?
There's 3 spices that go in it, and it's 1 teaspoon of all 3.
Good job. Cinnamon.
Ground cinnamon, ground cloves, and ground ginger.
So there's ginger, cinnamon, and cloves, and of each one of those you add 1 teaspoon to the flour mixture and sift it together. And then now you're just going to get your measuring cup, Nathan, and put a little bit in there at a time. Okay, go ahead and put some in there. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. No, we're just going to do a little at a time.
Yeah, a little at a time.
Now, lock your machine. All right, just do it gentle at first because you don't want flour face.
Then you gotta mix the molasses. That's when it gets like the stuff. This one it gets kind of thickened, like harder.
You might better turn it up a little bit. Okay, now you can kind of, yeah.
See, like, you know how it'll thicken up, kind of like as you go?
Okay. We're going to stop it. Okay, and we're going to add some more. You don't have to lift it up if you don't want to, unless it's hard for you to get to. Okay, we're going to put some more in there. Okay, put a little bit more. Well, okay, it's probably easier for you to. Okay, let's put. Well, you want to just go ahead and dump it all in? I think you can just pour it in.
So, like, you know, like you'll notice that you'll like be like, see, like after you start mixing the molasses, like the eggs and everything together, like it starts thickening up.
That's right. Let's just pour it all in. We got this big mixer here. I think you can handle it, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's getting thicker.
Now what are you gonna do? Lock it in place. And here we go. Okay. There you go.
See, you can tell it's getting harder, like thickening up.
Aren't you glad that it's in the machine doing the work and not us? How's it looking?
It's starting to get brown. It's got that brown. They're so soft when you bite into them.
Wait till we put the molasses in.
They're gonna thicken up then.
Okay, I think you can stop it.
Cause that molasses is thick.
Okay, Nate. Now what do we do?
How to do that?
What do we do now? Oh, you're gonna scrape it off a little bit?
Yeah, you know. This can get a little messy when you start doing it.
Okay, you can put it back down and lock it in place.
Okay.
Lock it in place because we'll pour this in there when you're doing the mixing. All right. Okay, can you pour? Go ahead and start it up. And what are you adding to it?
Molasses. That's what thickens it up.
And how much molasses?
1/4.
That's good. All right, go ahead and pour it. And you know what I forgot to do is a trick. You can spray your container or your bowl or whatever you're putting your molasses in with spray, and it's easier to come out. Martha Stewart taught me that. When I used to watch Martha Stewart. Is it all out? You might have to have a little spoon. Hang on. Okay, Nathan's got a spoon now and he's trying to scoop out. I think we got it pretty good, didn't we? Okay, now what do you add, Nate? He's already added the molasses. Look at our dough now, y'all. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now what do you add?
The egg.
Okay. He's adding 1 egg yolk. No, 1 egg.
Turn it up one more.
Yeah.
Now it's starting to. You know that batter getting thicker and it slows it down.
Yes, now we're getting somewhere, aren't we? Okay, I think you can stop. Okay, y'all, you want to raise it up? Let's see how it looks. Ooh, looky there. Y'all look. That's the way it's going to look. And then afterwards, y'all, what do? We put it in a...
It says cover the dough in plastic wrap and chill for 1 hour.
Okay, it says to cover it with plastic wrap and
chill for 1 hour.
Chill for 1 hour. And so, Nathan, we're going to give them the recipe one more time. You want to read it from the book to them?
If they ever want to make them, because they're going to want to make them at Christmas time. That's the best time to make these cookies. We make them every Christmas.
Smells just like Christmas.
We don't make one batch. We make like 3 batches.
Yeah, we never
have too many cookies at Christmas.
That's right. Okay, so you tell them what the ingredients.
You're going to want 2 cups of all-purpose flour.
I use self-rising, y'all.
And 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ground cloves, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, and 3/4 cup solid vegetable shortening such as Crisco butter.
Okay.
Well, a cup and a half of sugar, and
now on the cup and a half of sugar, what it is you're putting 1 cup of sugar in your recipe, but you're saving a half a cup to dip when your cookies come out of the freezer, you're going to roll them in balls and roll them in the sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Then it says 1/4 cup of molasses. We use the grandma molasses.
Okay.
Then 1 large egg.
Okay.
Then in a mixing bowl, cream if you have a whisk or something,
Yeah.
or like a mixer. Cream the shortening and 1 cup. Cream the sugar and the shortening in there, and then add your flour. Add your flour. Make sure you mix your flour with all the spices.
That's right.
Then it says mix in the molasses and the egg. Then after you do that, after it mixes, cover the dough in plastic wrap and chill for 1 hour.
All right, and then we're gonna have some cookies. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna cut it off here, and then look at this pretty dough, y'all. And then we're gonna come back, and we're going to bake them, and then we'll let y'all see the whole process. And y'all, this is Trisha Yearwood's recipe, and it's called cinnamon cookies.
Yes, cinnamon cookies.
Okay, now Nathan is getting the dough out and putting it in the plastic wrap. Let me get over here so I can film you better. There you go. All right. Uh-oh, we got a little bit of grease on the side, but I guess that's okay. Okay, let me get this out of the way. Okay, and then you push it all together with your hands. Just kind of push it together, you know, in a ball, and just kind of pat it down. There you go, like that. Now, cover it. You can pull it as tight as you want. It ain't gonna hurt it. There you go. Try to pull it tight. There you go. Usually what you do, Nathan, is you pat it down into a little disc, like a round big cookie or something. There you go. All right, now fold it over on the sides. Okay. And now we're going to stick it in the freezer. All right. Not going to be long. We're going to have us some cookies, aren't we? Let's put it up there in the freezer. Okay, down here's some of the cookies. There's the bowl of sugar, and what you do is you just roll it around, get sugar on it, and then stick it on your cookie sheet. I've already got another batch over there. Okay, y'all, I'm just getting the last of these done. I'm trying to roll them up with sugar. Put them on the cookie sheet. Okay. Rolling them. I don't know, I thought I might get an extra cookie on there, but I don't know. And one more, and I think I'm going to put this on the other tray. I'm going to put it right there. I hope it doesn't. Okay, I got 2 sheets here, 1 here. Okay, y'all, and these cookies, sorry about my hand, y'all, going in the oven. Okay, 350 for about 20 minutes. Okay, y'all, here are the cookies that came out of the oven. And see how they crackle on the top? Isn't that pretty? That looks just like a ginger snap, doesn't it? Oh, y'all, and these are so tasty. I love them. Okay, then I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, y'all, there's one thing. Here's the other batch of cookies. There's one thing in Trisha Yearwood's book. It says to leave these on or for 20 minutes. But I'm going to tell you, you can't leave them on that long because that molasses in there, it'll look like it's burning on the bottom. So I left mine in there about 7 minutes. And here they are. Can't wait to taste them. Bye, y'all.